Ho, ho, ho to everybody. Got my hat on. It's Chiefs red, so don't worry about that. So, Merry Christmas to everybody. I know we're a week early, but, no better time than now to start kind of letting it sink in and get everything ready, right? So, anyhow. Well, we are keeping track of that Chiefs game, I promise you that. I'm happy that they're up 2 scores. Finally scored more than 20 points, so I feel like maybe we got a shot. So we'll see what happens with that, though. We're not going to be too distracted by it. But we do have a couple of boxes here to hunt. One of them is a circulated box. Hey, thank you, Nettie. So welcome everybody. Like I said, we do have a 2 boxes to hunt. One is a circulated box, which is good. One is a box of new 2023s, I'm pretty sure. And as usual, we're going to at least offer it up if anybody wants to look at it. And we have kind of a new screen here I can show you that kind of outlines this. I realize I'm going to need to put a microphone on it, so give me 1 second to do that. All right, there we go. So we've got this. So just kind of thought maybe it would be good to finally put a little bit of a summary here. I hope you guys enjoyed the intro. That was a lot of fun to put together. Only do that about once a year. Maybe we'll just start doing it when we have December streams on the calendar. So anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed that. If you missed it, you might want to go back and just kind of rewatch a little bit from the beginning, the first 10 minutes or so. Hello, Lori. Welcome in. So, not much has changed so far as the circulated boxes go. That's what we're going to go ahead and call them, circulated boxes. Rolls are $3 a roll. I didn't spell minimum correctly. Let me see if I can fix that real quickly. Quality control department must have had their holiday party. Minimum. There we go. All right, so minimum of 10 rolls purchased for incentives. So I really need to kind of stick to that, but there is a slight change there. Before we get to that, of course, PayPal is an option, Cash App is an option. And if you use PayPal, I really prefer that you use the goods and services option. I know it seems like you're that I'm absorbing that fee. One thing that I would encourage you on this channel and all other channels is if you're paying with PayPal and doing the goods and services option, consider adding 3% to your purchase to help out the YouTube personality with those fees. I'm not requiring it. I'm just offering that up as kind of just a good thing to do for people, just to help them take on, that's 3%. So, yeah, I really do appreciate it when you do that. I appreciate it when I see people doing it in other chats and streams. So, that's always it's just a nice thing to do. Christian, these can run up to 4 hours. So it just depends on how much we find and if we have enough people buying rolls and stuff like that. So if you want to buy rolls, PayPal and Cash App options are there on the screen. We'll have them on my screen, my primary screen as well. What was that? Oh, we got another field goal. All right. If you want to buy rolls, one of the new items that I've added in there is the 5 rolls for $15. Now that stays true to the $3 per roll, but I would do those with no silver incentives and only the fines. There's no bag pulls, there's no silver incentives, just the fines that you'd get out of those 5 rolls. Otherwise, do 10 rolls or more, increments of 10 would be preferred. The breakdown's real easy, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150 for the whole box. But you'll see there you get the following incentives for buying those rolls. And I guess what I don't have on there is 1 bag pull for every 10 rolls. So if you get all 50 rolls, you'd have 5 bag pulls, 30 rolls would be 3, and so on. So I'll get that right when we update that. Skunk protection is only good for 50 roll or full box purchases. Anything less than the 90% total is a skunk. So if you pull 2 40s, that's still considered a skunk because it doesn't add up to 90. I'm not getting into the physical weight of the coins. I'm just doing simple 40% plus 40% math. If you found 3 40s, then you're all the way there. If you find 190, you're all the way there. So that's how that would work. If you do get a skunk on a full box purchase, then I will double the silver incentives. So what you see there above, the 2 90s, 90% halves plus the 90% quarter, you would get 4 90% halves and 2 90% quarters. You would still only get the 5 bag pulls though. So just the more I read this, the more I'm like, wow, you really got to get into all the legalese here, right? Now, here's the reason why I put this together. Uncirculated boxes, like one that we have today, we've kind of verbalized it in the past. I wanted to kind of formalize it now. Entire box is the only option to buy. $50 to buy the whole box. You would get silver incentives, so you would get the 2 90% halves and the 90% quarter, but there would be no bag pulls and there'd be no skunk protection with that, because odds are it might be a 2023, full of those, all 1,000 coins would be that box. But I will give you the silver incentive. It just won't have the skunk protection. It won't have the bag pull. So I offer that up at a greatly discounted. It's only $1 a roll opportunity. And the reason I do that, because some boxes, they do find there are fines out there in those boxes that they don't quite get them all 1,000 coins being a brand new coin. So, and as always, NIFC exchanges, just to kind of formalize that. If you don't want your NIFC fines while we're hunting, we will exchange those for the approximate face value relative to the cost of constitutional silver up to the cost of a 90% half. So basically, at this point, if you found 20 NIFCs, you'd get a 90% half. And the math kind of works itself out backwards there. I always try and get you at least an Indian head cent, though, if we find 1 or 2. So we're going to go with that. Hopefully that makes some sense. All right, so we've got the D&D game going on upstairs. I'm trying to figure out what's going on right here with this number, because yesterday it was up over 1251, and I didn't expect to see like 21 new subs. I think part of that had to do with Hunting Southwest Ohio's effort to, make kind of a giveaway contest this month. By the way, if you're waiting on my video, I am going to work on it. I've just kind of had to take one thing at a time here lately since I got back from being out of town a little bit ago. So we're getting there. It's in production, especially you, Doug. So that being said, who wants to get into some rolls today? I've got the uncirculated box here. We can do whatever you'd like there. We do want to get a Wise Owl pick today, so let's do that one for a few minutes. Let me get that set up wherever I put that. There we go. It needs to be down here somewhere. There we go. And let me get that set up for like 5 minutes here. There we go. So Wise Owl contest should be started up. It is launched. In the meantime, so we're going to find our Wise Owl player, see how many silvers we will find. In the meantime, if you'd like rolls, please let me know. We do have one circulated box, one uncirculated box. If you'd like the uncirculated box, let me know. All right, David. We can do that. We'll set up however many people need it. So, hopefully everybody's having a great day. I'm seeing Sheepdog in here and Lori Camarista, hello. Elizabeth Flood up in Canada, hello. BH Ringer, you're up there too. I know a lot of people may be wondering about mail that they haven't received from me. I will be working on it this week. I'm hoping tomorrow I'll get at least a good chunk of it in the mail tomorrow, and follow that up with maybe like a Tuesday. But don't be surprised if I'm trying to get it all out by Wednesday, and that includes everybody's. So, hey Jimmy Snowdog, good to see you. Lori Camarista, hello, hello. I've just got a bunch of it, and I'm sorry I've been late. I've had to really be focused on some work out of town and while I was back in town. Year-end stuff is pretty important, so I've had to do that. So, hopefully everybody likes the hat. Got about 3 minutes left for everybody to jump in and get in on the Wise Owl contest. We only have 15 out of 28 people in here. Come on, half of you are watching something else right now. I know it. If you want to get in, like Chris Helms, Jim Cantor, Coin Junkie AG, VMC, Joseph Lopez, Lori Camarista, Coin Silver, Dimebag Coins, Sheepdog, Lyle, BH, Elizabeth Flood, Delbrett, MLM Warrior, Jimmy Snowdog, and NetFiend, you too can get in on this contest. Now this is to determine how to make a guess at how many silver we have. Just to be sure that you understand. A lot going on today. Yep. I hear you there. Hey, meow to you too, deadheads. Let's check in on the game here. Well, we got the ball back in a 27-10 lead. Looks like my man Mahomes is doing all right today. Approaching 300 yards, 2 touchdowns with an interception. Rasheed Rice is doing his thing. About 97% to win, so I'm feeling pretty good about the Chiefs today. Getting off that 2-game schneid.
Yeah, he not only rambled, but he rumbled and stumbled.
If anybody wants to know, do I agree with how much complaining Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes have been doing over that call at the end of the game last week that cost him a touchdown that possibly win the game? No, I don't agree with how much complaining they did. The guy was offside, so what do you do? So 23 out of 28 people are in. We have 1 minute left, everybody. Hello, Daniel D'Ambrosio. Good to see you. Tomic D made it in. Tomic, I'm on vacation now, so I can now focus on a few things like getting something worked out with you. So, be aware for that. Hey, the Gambit, how we doing? Just dropped your shout-out video for the multi-channel giveaway. I need to get mine done, deadheads. I know that feeling. Hey, 75 in pennies, baby. Good to see you here. Fighting a little bit of a headache today, so I apologize if, like right there, I need to take a minute to kind of clear the discomfort, if I can. Just got a ad. Yeah, I have this one turned on to ads today. We're going to see how it goes. I've had 2 cups of coffee and I've got my iced tea right here. Thank you, Mrs. Al. So we will see. All right. David Air Force Vet sent, I'm guessing, Cash App for the, are you saying the uncirculated halves? Sorry about the ads, guys. It's something new that they're doing. Okay, I follow you. Nope, I see the PayPal came in. David Air Force Vet, so we're good to go there. Let me just write that up and then we'll get on to our Wise Owl. He is in for 10. All right, so we're down to 40 of the uncirculated and 50 of the full box. Uncirculated, I should say. Thank you, Lucky James. You got me. Let's get over to our secondary monitor here. Hey, Paw Spare Time. Welcome in. We're just about to pick our Wise Owl player. It's going to be Christian Hansen. So, Christian Hansen, here's what we need from you. First of all, congratulations on being a Wise Owl player. I'm going to suggest that we pick from the Guess 50 column here. So what we need, Christian, is an exact guess how many silvers you believe we're going to have in this uncirculated box. It's only going to count for the uncirculated box. Oh, no, for the circulated box. I'm sorry. I'm going to get myself in trouble today. I know it. The circulated box. So an exact guess. The ranges here help determine what prize you'll get. So this is literally just a guess. So let's see what Christian comes back with on that. Christian's going to guess 12. Man, I love the optimism. That would get you a 90% half. And I hope that happens today. That would be a great way to end the year. He's going for it all. All right, so we've got Christian in on that. Thank you so much for that. We will get back over to our primary screen. David Air Force Vet wants all 12 of those to be in his first 10 rolls. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? So, and then we'll be watching to see how our likes are doing here. Got about 34 likes now. That's awesome. Coming along nicely there. Let's get out the knife. Looks like I'll be borrowing. Nope, I've got the regular knife. Thought I'd be borrowing my son's scout knife. How are we doing, Pa? I wasn't able to catch the second half of your auction yesterday. I hope things went well. I've been admiring the beauty of those Morgan and Peace dollars.
What up?
And we've got a visitor. It's Al at number 4. All right. So while I have a sharp object in my hand, you're distracting me, huh?
Yep.
Great.
Have you been enjoying the hot chocolate?
I love that hot chocolate. That was really good.
Do you need more?
If you want to make some more, sure. Speaking of what?
We need to do what we promised many months ago.
Yeah, we'll see if we find some time to do that.
Today?
Maybe not today. Everybody saying hi, Outlet4.
Hello. Have you guys gotten your Christmas shopping done? Unlike this
Oh.
guy.
I've done some.
Yeah, but I'm done with all my Christmas shopping.
Well, you're just ahead of the game. Looks like we've got writing on this one. I'm gonna guess. I'm not sure whose that might be. Now my tassel's on the other side. Not seeing silver from this end. This one looks. You want to wear that one? Where's my other hat?
It's over there. I'll wear that later today.
The coins are just part of the entertainment here, folks. So, all right, we're going to get you in on these first 10 right here. David Air Force Vet. If anybody else would like to get in, let me modify. Ben Chisholm is a new subscriber. Thank you, Ben. I hope you'll enjoy what you see here. Let's get David Air Force Vet on there. He's going to have 10 in box number 1. Anybody else that would like to get in on some rolls, please jump in. The less I have to mention that we have rolls, the better this stream will go. I promise you that.
I have my first white elephant this afternoon, which is really nice.
Oh, you going to that this afternoon?
Yeah?
Cool.
Why wouldn't I?
I don't know. I didn't know when it was.
It's tonight at 7.
Okay, that's kind of tonight, not this afternoon.
This afternoon, it's afternoon.
It's coming out, Ben. I've just had a lot to do in the last several days and trying to get to it. So we're going to get to rolls for David Air Force Vet.
I thought you were talking about our games for a second.
Huh?
I thought you were talking about our games for a second.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna have
That might be him under a different name. Who knows?
I'm gonna have to make sure they're not losing their minds or they're saying.
Okay, my mug is back here if you wanted to shoot me a refill there.
Your 50 mug?
No.
Oh. Okay, I'll go get you a refill of some hot people.
Let's bring that back down in here for
Freeze, go first!
Hey, Vinny Mays. Thank you. Hello to you too. All right. So as you know, we will separate out those coins that might have errors on them. We'll look at the ones that we can and save the rest for later in the week. It's an autofocus, Nettie, so I do what I can. That should be better. It might pop in and out of focus just based on my hands, so. Coining around, how we doing? Good to see ya. Gotta get my return bucket ready here. We've got 40 rolls in this circulated box and a whole box of uncirculated. Like we mentioned, $50 there will get you the silver incentives we normally offer. No bag pulls, no skunk protection, but we would love to offer that up. You never know what might happen in one of those. We are currently hunting for David, Air Force vet. Alright, let's look here. No DDO on that one.
I'm fighting a beholder right now.
Donald, all you have to do is email me about that. There is no actual link to that. Thank you. I've got a new cup of hot chocolate from outlet number 4.
I made it for the D&D.
She is taking care of me today. So, yeah, if you're interested, Donald, I can't remember if it was you in the comment video chat that had asked about that. If that is, I do have one in my hands that I can send out. And we can work that out here as soon as we can. I'm planning on getting things like that out this week. We have there. That looks like a dirty 97 maybe. Dirty 2001. Wow. Can't read that one at all. Okay, I do have a headache, so that would really not feel too good if you continued to do that. Thank you. All right. It is a little toasty. You're right. Roll number 4 for David Air Force vet. Let's go. Look at him. Hey, Todd, I missed your hello earlier. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, see, it kind of... The whole reason I got this is a new 4K camera for me, so that I could come up and get good... My previous camera wasn't giving me very good resolution that way. Then the downside is I kind of have to bring it back down here. The D&D group upstairs is probably going to be a little loud today. They're kind of getting near the end of a campaign, and it is an adventure up there. All right, Donald Lehman. Sounds good. Rule number 5 for David Air Force vet. Nothing just yet on this. I'm hoping we will get that for you. We'll for sure get you your 40 and a bag pull. I'm hoping this box can help us out. We're in a little bit of a dry spell, which is unexpected because it seems to be the time of year that a lot of people take coins back to the bank, cash them in, and don't realize that maybe they have some silver in there. Last year we hit a real big boom on that. We started off November with the same kind of it was the last time that we had a really big haul of silver in a box. So I'm hoping that we will get back on it today. So I'm not necessarily planning to do many more streams this year. Kid noises are always welcome. Yeah, it is kind of nice to have them, you know, because, you know, we only have them around for so long, right? Our second oldest son is considering starting his after high school life in the Navy, so we may not have him here all that long in the next few years. So we'll just have to see. What do we got there? A little thicker edge. 1982. Can that be a filly? That's not. So looks like the Chiefs are holding on to that lead.
He not only rambled, but he rumbled and stumbled.
That's right. Yep, let's see. We're up to about 45 likes now. Only 32 minutes late today. Well, about this time I was this time last week I was finally discovering that I wasn't actually broadcasting, even though I thought I was. So, hey, Show Me Stacker, Merry Christmas to you. We're hoping to find some silver for anybody who buys some rolls today. We'd love to sell it out. Helps us keep the inventory of goodies available for you guys. I tell you what, if I were able to get my hands on more boxes, I would do more things like, you know, maybe like a $50 no frills with skunk protection type boxes, even for circulated boxes. But I only get as many boxes as I can get, and right now been a little hard to get as many boxes as I want. I do have 2 penny boxes on hand. If anybody wants to do a penny battle with me. I know, I want to see something too. This is the second to last roll here for you, David. Ring of Death on this one, so maybe I'm glad that it's not a DDO. Ken Stout, how are we doing? Looking forward to spending a little time with the DaVinci software. I'd like to consider getting the full version of it, but right now I think I'm doing okay with the free version. We shall see. Kind of depends on what Santa brings for Christmas. And we might have one that's dirty. Ooh. That's about as dirty as they get. Or off color. Wow. I was excited about it, but I think I've seen where it was. Oh, I know. I did the same thing for my comment video today. That's an 81 filly that is just... If I were doing an ugly album, that would be like one of the kings there. A lot of color on it. But it's kind of, yeah, not so good. $2.50 in home rolled Wheaties. That's nice. That's always a good find. I've had that happen too. That sounds like an idea there, Seaweed. See if we can find some time to do that. Nope, no DDO on that one. This is your next to last roll, David. Hopefully that last roll will get us something, but not all hope is lost. It is, what's weird, they had do no sell on the rolls. Oh, interesting. I'm going to put that really off color one over there just because it's got some color to it. We'll see what we can do with that. Check your text to you. All right, Sam, I will do that. Give me just a second. We'll get through this roll. Let's see what you got. I'm trying to determine what kind of prize I should offer up for the multi-channel giveaway. Thinking about a silver Ike. I'm also thinking about like 5 decades of wheat pennies. Well, just one from each decade, with one of them being a BU. So, unfortunately, David Air Force vet, all we've got to show for it is one really dingy 1901 barber half. Nice. We've got all these that we can look through for errors for you, but I don't know if we'll necessarily find anything. So we'll do that for sure. Let me check Sam's message. So Sam, we already got into the circulated box. I have a circulated box and I have an uncirculated box. If I had 2 uncirculated boxes, we would for sure do that. As soon as if you'd been in just a little bit earlier, we could have done that. But I don't think you'd want to be doing that on an uncirculated box. That's my guess. I'm going to have another sip of this. It's really good. Girl makes some good hot chocolate, I'm telling you that. So let's get your 40 out. No, I understand, Sam, and as soon as we can do that, we will. How about a 1966 40%er that's not in too bad a shape at all? It's not a bad way to kick things off. And then let's also do our bag pull. It's a green, so that's going to be a buffalo nickel or a war nickel. Which would you like, David? We can do either for you. Oh, we got 52 likes. We'll be doing 50 likes here real shortly, too. A war pickle. We can probably make that happen. Thank you, everybody, on the 50 likes. It's always fun to get to 50. So there you go. Looks like that one will be a 1943 Philly. Come on. Come on. Bring it back down here. There we go. All right, and a Warnickel. All right. And I'll tell you what, everybody, I'm just going to do this. This is like an extra little Christmas present to everybody that buys rolls today. I recently got this roll of 58 Philly wheat pennies. These things are beautiful. If these aren't MS, at least low MS. These are definitely high AUs. Look at that baby. Everybody that gets rolls today will get one of those. How about that? Just another way of saying thank you to you guys for getting rolls. I will flip that up. I just don't have the flips right here with me. $15.58 EU wheat. I'm going to call him BU. So there you go, David Air Force Vet. And you are going to be in on our name game. Let me get that kind of turned on here. Tell you what's better than one is a whole roll of those. Oh my gosh, they were beautiful. And let's see. Let's go ahead and get Christian Hansen on there. We'll have David Air Force Vet. We do have 50 likes now. We will get on that in just a second. So let's get on 50 likes and start that contest right now. Okay, we have launched the 50 likes giveaway. Always fun to do that. Let me make sure I've got a plastic bag here for David's $50 rehunts. Always bag these up for the person who has a chance to have those rehunted for DDOs. Just kind of my way of making sure you get your money's worth when you spend it with us here on the channel. Every once in a while we will find another DDO, and sometimes those can be worth more than the silver that we look for. Find a 40% silver, it's probably around $3.50, $4. You find a DDO even in rough shape, it can be anywhere from 5 to 20, depending on what you find. So that's kind of cool. Who else wants some rolls? Sam, if what you wanted to do, it is a full box of credit. If you wanted to spend 120 of that with me today and do the rest of the box, we can. If you're still there, Sam, that would still give you 30 to get 10 rolls in another box, if you'd like. Man, that's good hot chocolate. Just kind of letting Sam know in a text that that's a possibility. Oh, look who we found here, Mike Schleiss. Got about 40 seconds left, everybody, to get in on that giveaway. JC likes Pam. Good to see you. Got rolls if you want them, JC, or Jim, or Lori, or Todd, or Coin Silver, or anybody else that's in the chat. 40 rolls of circulated are available. 50 rolls of circulated. If nobody wants the circulated rolls, that's fine. One thing that I did do this week is we had a those ads are interesting when they decide to pop those in. The whole reason, being able that we're able to be monetized, I went ahead and turned that on here where I hadn't in the past, because I finally kind of came around to the thought that, well, it's not often that people will go back and watch, hours of this in replay. So monetizing it after the fact isn't doing me any good. So I got to kind of do it now. So, hey, Jesse Kruckenberg, Cartoons and Collecting, good to see you. Let's move it on over and let's see who's going to be our 50 likes winner. We've got 34 out of 39 people in. Let's see who's going to be our winner. Good luck. The lucky James Eller is going to be our 50 likes winner. Congratulations, lucky James. Look, James Eller, you have won. And you know what? Being that it's the holiday, I'm going to do these for our likes giveaways. Hold on. Got to get it back up here. Check in on that Chiefs game. 27-17. Come on. Having lasagna for supper, that sounds pretty good. Why did it do that? Huh. Okay, let's go in here. And let's pick one of these American History of America bronze medallions. 1778. History of America bronze medallion. Nice pickup there. Let's see what we've got for that one. 1778. Boy, that's almost back to the very beginning. Well, 1778 apparently is not available. It did not remove it the last time it was picked, so we're going to have to spin again. Let's try that one. 1823. That's still back there in time, you know. Gotta go back one more here. 1823. All right, here we go. We will go ahead and remove that off there. We'll save it that way. Let's get back over here. here to see what we've got for you. 1823, we have the Monroe Doctrine sets foreign policy. So on February 18th, Mexico confirms land grant in Texas to Stephen F. Austin. March 3rd, Congress authorizes the building of lighthouses and beacons. Very cool because I like lighthouses. July 17th, U.S. contests the right of Russia to territory on the Pacific coast. And December 2nd, Monroe Doctrine proclaims the independence of the American continents. All right. Well, those are cool things to get for free. We like giving those out. And that will be headed to you. As well as a Blazer wheat cent. Congratulations on that, Lucky James. Let's go and as you see there, I had not cartoons and collecting. It's kind of caught up in everything else that I haven't gotten done lately. But I will do that. I'll take a look and get with you if there's anything more. Let's get the Lucky James Eller on there. Not for you, Lucky James, unless you've changed your mailing address lately. So I've got you on there. Looks like we're at the 2-minute warning. Up 10 on New England. I will take that. Sent PayPal for 20 rolls. Okay, JC. JC likes Pam once in on 20 rolls. JC likes Pam 20 rolls. All right, we will do that. Let's get you in the box here. That'll take care of half of what we have remaining for circulated rolls. And let's get you in here. I will maybe need some more of those. Who knows? Looks like we're in kneel down mode on our games, so that's a good sign. Let's lower that down to 70 rolls available. We will get JC Likes Pam in here. Get you on the list. There we go. Save that. And we will put you on the name wheel here. There we go. All right, so let's get into those rolls for JC Likes Pam. And we are up to 60 likes, so 15 more. We'll do a 75 likes. As you saw, we will be doing those Blazer 1958s for just about everybody that is involved here. Now you can watch a real game. Cowboys are beating Buffalo. Yeah, that would have been nice to see last week, Kansas City beating Buffalo. But we did just enough wrong to give that game away, and Yeah, if we line up on sides, we probably win that game. Or at least we're in overtime, but nope. That was something we couldn't manage. And I'm sorry, if you line up offside, and in that circumstance, you deserve to lose the game. You're a paid professional. Get it right. Go Dolphins, go. Man, you had a hard week last week, though, didn't you, Seaweed, with them Dolphins? Didn't see that one coming. That's a bicentennial. Don't need that. Not finding NIFCs today either, so that's a little concerning. Maybe it's in the middle and the back half of the box. Who knows? Kelsey was hurt. What? Mark Spafford. Good to see you here. Welcome in. Hopefully he's not hurt too bad. I wouldn't think that we need him to be hurt this time of the game. Maybe Miss Swift can nurse him back to health this week. Keep him off that leg. Or whatever, however he got hurt. I don't know. Usually with Kelsey, it's a leg. There's a good-looking 74. Let me get the mouse out of the way so we can actually look at it. Oh, too bad. That was a good-looking 74. We have had good-looking 74s turn into DDOs on this channel. You know it. All right. 31 folks here. Very much looks like his arm or elbow. Okay. Well, that could be a problem. He kind of relies on those to catch the ball. What do we got here? 82, a little bit bigger edge like last time. That's another Denver, though. Wondering if we have a Tupac coin coming up. I thought I saw some writing on one end coming up. So never know. Out here, you could find something like that. 77D there. That we will look for a DDO on. All right, fifth roll for you, JC Likes Pam, out of 20. JC's usually got a nose for silver, so we will see if his And by the way, since we've won this game now,
Touchdown, Kansas City!
I got to throw one of those in there. Got to. It's been a couple weeks. Been a couple weeks since we could get excited about a win around here, so got to enjoy it while I can. One looked a little older from the edge, so I was hoping maybe we'd just missed it from the edge. And that's going to be it. Gregory Gibson, how are you doing, sir? Lau Okamoto, welcome in. I'm sure I'm saying hi to some people, maybe for the second time. That's okay. I had tape across it for some reason. No DDO. Pardon me. So the family and I are making plans to go down to Branson just ahead of Christmas. Go see some of the holiday lights down there, and hopefully the rain will hold off. We're really hoping so. Well, one day we're supposed to be there. They're calling for some rain. So we shall see. Hopefully it holds off. Be kind of a nice little family outing that we don't get a lot of chances to take here lately. Thinking about getting like a Verbo property down there. I don't know if anybody's had any experience with them, but I'm guessing that's kind of like an Airbnb or something like that. For a family of 6 going down there, looks like it might be one of our better options. Better rain than snow, that is for sure. Absolutely. So looks like we might end up doing about 10 fewer boxes this year than last year. And that's okay. I had to be away quite a bit during the spring and could only stream when I had the chance. I had to make some changes to dump banks earlier in the year. We've got maybe a nope, not a DDO. Unless you're looking for a White Christmas. We can have White Christmas once we get back. But while we're traveling, it would be nice if it was not. So, speaking of White Christmas, little trivia question. Maybe you know it, maybe you don't. I know, if Mrs. Owl is still awake, I know she'll know the answer to this. But what was the first movie to feature the original Bing Crosby recording of White Christmas? Not really playing for anything. I'm just doing a little off the top of my head trivia. Let's see who can get this one right. West Side guesses It's a Wonderful Life. West Side, that would be wrong. Die Hard. There's Wayne Finicum with the correct answer. It is Holiday Inn. So congratulations to you, Wayne. I didn't even see you in there to say hello, Wayne. Hello. Welcome in. I hope you're enjoying what you see here. I think it might want to be one of the first times that we've seen you here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering. Who knows? Holiday Inn is the correct answer. I don't know a lot of holiday trivia, so post not come through. Oh, did you have the right answer? I would have to look and see. I mean, we weren't having a contest or anything. It's just a matter. Hey, whoever I missed, Jesse Kruckenberg. Kind of getting that blanket hello out there. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Wayne. Well, we finally have an NIFC 2002 Denver. Hey, Bold Lion. Welcome in, my friend. How are we doing today, sir? Yeah, absolutely, Wayne. No, I appreciate you coming over from Paw Streams. Paul and I have gotten to know each other over the last couple years. Maybe I missed it, Brian Robinson. If I did, I'm sorry. Well, since the contest has no prizes and it was just a guess, I'm sure Wayne won't mind if you were in first, sharing the credit there. You both got it right in pretty good time, I'll tell you that. Now that one looks like it was, I don't know, good on that side, blah on that side. Hi, Plains Drifter, welcome in. Good to see you too. Brian Robinson, good to see you. We are, yep, it's kind of a holiday tradition for us to watch it at least once. Well, Wayne, I hope there's something we can do to help you feel a little better. Believe me, in our family, we understand things like that. I certainly don't necessarily struggle with it myself, but I know several people who do, and it's tough. So I hope something either today or soon will help lift those spirits. Meanwhile, we are trying to find... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Wayne. I figured there was something to that story, so I certainly understand it being tough. Got another junky one. Oh my goodness. That one looks like a 1990 if we can read through it. No, 89. 89 toasty there. That's right. Another one. That one looks like a 98. Hey, I finally got one right. Wayne, I think you'll find that this is a big community that likes to give out a big hug to people that need it, and we can always be there the best we can for you.
Touchdown, Kansas City!
Did they score again? Be kind of interesting if they did. I'll take a 27-17 win over New England. Not a problem. Sounds like maybe the Cowboys are now on. They kind of beat up the Eagles last week, didn't they? I mean, they're looking like a good team. I think they've got their own set of flaws, but we shall see. All right. Playoffs are not that far off. 3 more regular season weeks, and then we'll be in the playoffs. Come on, where's that silver at? We need to hear something. I want to hear something like
Silver?
but all I'm hearing is
You're killing me, Smalls.
we get a lot of those no matter what we find, Atomic. That's a good observation. We've had boxes with a lot of marked coins in them that we still find silver in. So odds are these have been hunted before, yes. I was hoping that this bank would come through with me, for me, and get a second box this week. I had missed last week because I was out of town. Didn't have a chance.
Chile. It must be Italian.
Well, I think that says fragile, honey.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did not see the Lions. They must have done good. Well, there's an edge here that had some paint on it that had me excited at first, but see if the Browns can pull it out. I hope they do, Wayne. Who are they playing? They're playing Cincinnati, aren't they? Oh, I should have played Baker Mayfield this week. Well, I could have. Well, let's see. Oh, we got a basketball game going on. K-State and Nebraska, old Big 12. Cincinnati played yesterday. Okay. Well, why won't they show me the NFL? That's just stupid. Oh, with Chicago. Okay. We'll be watching. I will not have a. I guess I should be doing the doing some communicating what the calendar the rest of the year looks like. So, a week from today is Christmas Eve. I will not be streaming on Christmas Eve. Looks like Coin Around will be. I'll have to check in on them, but. But now, this is probably the last scheduled hunt we will have this year. So we'll get into 2024 with a new schedule. We're still working on getting a album put together. We're about, let's see, I think Walker Magnet's going to send me a 2008 Denver from a box that we paid to hunt yesterday. which leaves us with a 2007 Denver is all we need for the album, because I will supply the 70D. We will not worry about hunting until we find one of those. I've literally had, gosh, I forget how many. Well, between this year and last year, probably 140 boxes of halves, and no 70Ds, never had one. Hey, Frank Woodman Jr., good to see you. 3 rolls to go, JC. Just got the one NIFC. I guess I need to actually put that up on the board, don't I? Give us something to celebrate, right? Anyway, yep, no stream next week. If I get a box and I am... If I get a box and feel like hunting that one live, maybe we'll do a little something with that. It would definitely be kind of a short-term pop-up. Oh, did he find the 2007D also? I thought he only had the 2008D. That looks like an 82p. It's a little dinged up. We'll look for a no FG. And that's about the opposite of a no FG. That's plain and clear FG. Well, I must have misunderstood him yesterday. If he found this 2007D, maybe by month's end, or maybe we'll start off the new year with a auction of that album, which I'm hoping is looking good. I'll have to inspect them, because what I don't want to have is any of them with, I'm trying to get them without any kind of ring of death on them. I want them to be a nice clean set for whoever gets it. Sam Seavey got the last one we did. That just kind of makes it fun to fill one of those as we go. I've got my original one looking pretty good. Pardon me. I got a lot of sleep last night too. I don't know why I'm so tired. It's gotten awfully quiet up there. Maybe the Dungeon Master has found trouble for several characters and they're no longer with us. Who knows? That would be kind of a mean plot twist, but not unheard of in Dungeons and Dragons. Alright, we're getting down to last roll here. We still have 20 circulated rolls. If you'd like to buy those, 60 bucks gets that done. You get a couple bag pulls with it. JC will get 2 40s and a couple bag pulls out of this. And I don't know. That seems a little weird to me. No DDO on it, thank goodness. Dungeon Master, yeah. That would be the oldest nephew you have there. So, what I would love to have happen, you see my PayPal address down below? That's also my regular email for the channel. If you guys have some ideas how we can spice things up, make little changes here and there, to go into 2024 with some new momentum or new things, we can do that. Jim Cantor got 3 moons. Got a whole bunch of owls for it. Let's see. 3 more likes to go for 75. That sounds great. Keep it going. Do I remember Elisha from Hot Mess Fishing? I can't say that Elisha stands out. Elisha, maybe. JC likes Pam says if no takers, you will finish this box. Hey, no problem, Wayne. No problem, no pressure at all. Let's just leave it out there. I will put on a timer real quick. It's going to be right about there. If I move my hand, you get to see it a little easier. Let's put it out there for... Let's do a 1-minute timer on that to see if anybody wants to get in on the box. 20 rolls left. If not, JC likes Pam might jump on those. We've got 20 rolls of the circulated that are remaining. I bet you my hot chocolate is now cold chocolate, but it's good. Very good. So, Lucky James, I do appreciate that. What I try to do is hold it to hunts that we do here or hunts that I've bought on other streams, so it's just kind of directly involved that way. If I find that we don't have the 07 and 08 from Walker Magnet, maybe we'll talk about that. So keep it handy. We'll see what comes of that. Browns came back and won. Yes, they did. I see that. Looks like Chicago's got the ball with 10 seconds, but maybe it's a little behind, and they've already finished. That's awesome. Congratulations, Cleveland. Kind of quietly putting together a decent season, Cleveland. Looks like Houston and Tennessee are in overtime, down to last couple seconds of overtime, and... might be like a really long field goal to win it for Houston, but we shall see what happens. Will we have our first tie of the year? All right, it looks like that minute has expired, so JC, if you're still game, we'll go ahead and open those for you. We'll update to 40. Not used to them having a better record than the Steelers. Boy, I'm sure the Steelers aren't used to that either. Let's go ahead then and update our search list here. Okay, all right, thank you so much, JC. Really helps out. So on the search order, we're going to do 40 for JC Likes Pam instead of the 20. Got that. We do have 50 rolls left, and I'm going to bring up the screen again that shows purchases here just for a second. So what we have left on the 50 rolls that we have left, you're going to want to cruise all the way down to where it says uncirculated boxes. Only $50 will buy that uncirculated box. So odds are it's going to be in a box full of uncirculated. But to kind of give you some incentive, you'll get at least 50% of your $50 back because you'll be getting two 90% half dollars and a 90% quarter. There'd be no bag pulls and no skunk protection on that one. But if we find anything in that box, then you just get more and more of that money back. So we've priced it low. We've given you a decent amount of incentive there. The same incentive you would get if you bought 50 rolls at $150, just without the other incentives that come with it. So oh, I'm sorry, Wayne. Oh, man, that's tough. I am so sorry to hear about that. That makes it really kind of a trying time, doesn't it? So, if anybody wants to get in on that uncirculated box for the $50, that would be awesome. I don't expect it to happen. It has in the past. But if anybody wants in, just let me know in the next 20 rolls or so. Otherwise, we may go ahead and just open it, do an edge search on that. But we might also just call it a shorter stream and do some other fun stuff. Oh, you know what we ought to do before we do anything else? I've got to tease you a little bit with some EOS stuff, right? So let's go over and find out what's going on here. Okay. Let's reboot this. There's that wheel. Get it figured out here, Copper Owl. Come on. 2 more likes for 75. I like the sound of that. We're going to do a wheel spin to get the first item in there. Yeah, police department doesn't know anything about autism. I'll tell you what, Wayne, I completely understand you there. 2 of my 4 children are autistic, and we learned a lot with the first one because there was a lot of that fight or flight type stuff. And, you know, there's nothing about putting them in juvenile detention that's going to fix anything. There's lots of reasons why that's just not right. So, 1895. So we're going to get an 1895 bronze History of America there. That's rough when there's so many of them that in the same household like that. I completely understand you. We're going to have to spin again. The 1895 is not there. I wonder if they're saving what we do here. I hope so. Yep. 1784 maybe. Let's check that one. Yep, fight or flight is a really tough one. 1784. Yeah, we got 1784. We do. So let's go see what that one's all about. $17.84. This one's got a little dust on it, so it looks pretty good. A little tone to it too, it looks like. Let's see. Congress ratifies peace treaty. Beautiful one. On January 14th, Congress ratifies definitive treaty of peace with Great Britain. So we're finally at peace with those guys. February 22nd, that same year, U.S. enters China trade. April 23rd. Yeah, we've never been the same since, right? April 23rd, Jefferson's first territorial ordinance adopted by the Congress. May 28th, the Treasury Board replaces Robert Morris. And in the summer, violence erupts among Wyoming Valley Penna? I'm not sure who those settlers are, but yeah, feel free to break that out and take a look at it. Just had a little bit of dust on the cover here, but that is going to be a beautiful one to have in there. And let's do a bag pull to see what else we're going to put in there. Let's see. We're going to throw an Indian head scent on there too. I've got a bunch of new Indian head scents for y'all. So, let's see. I think I've still got a few left in the original tube, so let's give you the cleaner of the two there. 1902. Let me get caught up. My boys are in normal classes way ahead of their peers, but the school system, constant education because of the new ways to deal with autistic children. Yeah, we wish that our school district was better about it. My oldest son, he finished high school from home, doing a lot of work on the computer. EOS has that 1784 bronze medallion and an Indian head scent in there, so when we get to that, we will like that. We have a time for launch, do we? I see 78 likes in there now, so yeah, we're going to hit launch on our next giveaway. So let's complete that, and let's go to the 75 like giveaway. We're going to be doing another bronze medallion on that one, I bet. While we're waiting for those giveaway entries to come in, all you have to do is type in exclamation point GAW, and you will be entered. Let's get into here and see what this latest roll has to offer. Yeah, I tell you what, autism has easily been one of the biggest curveballs I ever got in life. It's not something we were expecting as parents. My wife, bless her heart, has had the opportunity to dive into it much more. She's an educator by her degree, and so she definitely has a very deeper understanding of it, and she's a much more patient person. So, you know, what else can I say there? But she's the mom a couple of these boys needed. So she's a good mom to all the kids. Me, I probably, I'm sympathetic to it, but it. Oh, we've got 75 likes giveaway going on there. Seaweed, you need to jump in. It's been tough for me to really get my head wrapped around it and understand, so much of it. I mean, I I understand it, but in the heat of the moment, sometimes it's really tough. And I struggle to know the right things to do. And I probably just need to do more research of my own and take her help and all that. And, I just haven't. I don't know. It really can make you feel very defeated. And when stuff like you're describing, Wayne, when that kind of happens, we've had a son that spent a couple different stays in a hospital to try and help him, keep him from hurting himself. That fight or flight stuff, I mean, that's just vicious. It doesn't conform to any rules, and it just gives everybody the wrong impression. And if they don't know how to deal with it, then it almost just perpetuates it. And that's a really tough one to deal with. So, got another 2002. Got a Philadelphia this time, I think. So that'll give us a second NIFC. Kind of a nice bicentennial up there, so we'll park it. Let me get these done. Yeah, Bold Lion, that's for sure. Doesn't stop me from having those moments. If you've ever watched the movie Rain Man, when Tom Cruise is kind of out in the middle of the desert and there's some rocks and he's arms to the sky and giving out a yell and kicking a rock or something like that. Oh, brother, I'll tell you, regarding trying to deal with the day-to-day on autism, boy, that will do it to you. It'll turn you into that guy. Sadly, but we got to have our outlets to deal with that too, and I absolutely pray about it. But I have done my fair share of asking, how and why do this to a kid? Why saddle a kid with this? And I don't have those answers. Apparently, they're not meant to be shared with me. So anyway, let's go ahead and pick a winner here. 75 likes. It'll be for another bronze medallion and a Blazer wheat cent. It's going to be the Gambit 7 coming back and winning today. Congratulations, Gambit. Been seeing you on the different channels. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what year we're going to get for you on that. $18.82. Let's see what we've got for you there. $18.82. Next one. Next one down. $18.82. There we go. Didn't have to rewrite that one. Let's bring you back over here after we remove this one. Save it. Alright, this one says the buffalo nears extinction. Oh, that's kind of sad. 1882. Gosh, that was 141 years ago. I still see a few around in protected areas, but man, that's sad that we were that bad. It's really hard. When they don't get what they want, they treat me horribly. I do understand where you're coming from, Wayne. I mean, maybe not the specifics, but in general, I do understand. So you will definitely have a sympathetic ear here. Let's see. By the 1880s, the killing of millions of buffalo in the West has reduced them to a few herds. That's terrible. January 2nd, oil trust is set up, which is succeeded by other monopolies. March 1st, U.S. signs the Geneva Convention for the care of wounded during wartime. And then May 6th, the first Chinese Exclusion Act. Don't know anything about that, but it's a really cool coin. It's got a nice big open field there and cool buffalo. This is definitely one. If I hadn't already given this away now, I probably would have wanted to say there. So yeah, Mrs. Al, Wayne Finicum in here. He's got some boys that are autistic as well, so we were just kind of talking a little bit. And I was telling him that, yes, you are a very good mother to a couple of exceptionally good boys that deal with these things. We're also going to get you that Blazer wheat cent there. Congratulations. Another 1958. I will flip all those up, guys, so don't worry about it. I'm just putting them in there so we don't forget. Congratulations to the Gambit. We'll put your name on the wheel. That is awesome, Wayne. That's really cool to hear things like that. You know, the one thing that we look at, see, my two oldest boys are Eagle Scouts now, one of which is autistic. What we really struggle with, even in the Scouts, that like to believe they're pretty inclusionary. Yeah, they're gifted in some way, that's for sure. You know, even the Scouts struggle to understand, especially this group that was at summer camp where he could do amazing things working there, but they couldn't handle the disability that he carries with him. Well, one thing that they have is responsibility, right? Response. How you respond, you have an ability to determine how you respond to it. Something that I learned time and time again, often the hard way. But they need to be focused on the ability, not the disability that he has. It's not like it's a full-time thing. He 95% of the time, even they'll admit it, he's exactly who they want him to be. You know, working at a scout camp. It's sometimes that 5% kicks in and becomes problematic. Well, I'm sorry, but you know, you got to take all 100% of that boy, not just the parts you want. Oh yeah, well that's some interesting things to be excited about, but you know, to each their own, Wayne. It's tough though, and these teenage years going through it too. It's kind of like it just is fuel on that fire too. And oldest boy still has, I mean, he's 20 now, and still deals with some of those things, but you know, where he wasn't able to sit in a classroom and finish high school, he's now going to classes at junior college and doing that. Well, because we've monetized this stream, guys, that's why you're seeing ads. So I'm sorry that they do that. I mean, just wait until you can push skip to get past them. It shouldn't be a problem. Love the idea of a power nap. Ads are stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry they didn't like the ad there, RB. I mean, ads are how YouTube make a little bit of money on all this too, so I'm watching stuff. I'm not necessarily in love with that, but it happens. You get past it. NC Prospectors, how's it going? Coming in bright and shiny with a hooty hoot, everyone. Well, Wayne, I hope we can just give you a place where it's safe to I hope we give you a place where, you know, you're going to feel like people will listen and understand. That's why we kind of make this family friendly, because you never know, we may have one of those kids from our house in the background someday. Oh yeah, laid back was pretty good definition of it. I'm not looking to run anything that's high stress for myself or anybody else, so yeah, laid back is kind of the goal here. We've got 14 more rolls for you here, JC. Anybody wants to take a shot at that uncirculated box? $50 will get it done. You will get silver, I promise you that. You'll get about half of that back in silver right off the bat. And if we get lucky and find anything in the box, then that'll be yours too. It's just an offer, no pressure to do it. We've had a couple generous people in the past that have opted to do it. Very much appreciate their support of the channel.
He's a real big dude.
Yeah, I can be. Alright, I need to get a bag to kind of bag up his $50 here. Why can I not find one when I need one? There we go. Give me a second while I kind of unload the stack of halves here. Might be working on getting a little bit bigger desk down here. Really, it's just a piece of cabinet grade plywood that I'm set up on. We might try and do something a little bit different here. Give me a little more depth to work in. Most of the time it's not a problem, but I do have an impressive amount of stuff on this desk. We'll just say that. Hey, John Ruck, good to see you. Del Brett, good to see you here. Of course, Wayne, we're happy to have you here too. I have never put that second NIFC up. My goodness. Is this my first week of streaming this, this year, or what's going on here? Well, let's get that updated. My goodness. Who's running this show? There we go. Hey, John Ruck, good to see you. Let's keep going with these halves for JC Likes Pam. Seven. Almost an NIFC there. Got a 2001. Wasn't looking too bad, but got to be a year newer than that to be an NIFC. Here's the one. I wasn't sure what we had on there, if it was a Tupac or not. Let's get it out of the roll and see what we've really got here. Do we have a Tupac coin? Do we have a Jeff Crumpler coin? Do we have something completely different? Can we find something other than a couple of NIFCs for JC Likes Pam? That looks like 211 or something. Doesn't look like a Tupac coin. Sorry, coin around. No Tupac coin for you today. Oh, Tupac, I was going to mention to you also. We'll do, like I mentioned last time on Wednesday, we'll do one of those each for winner tonight on my numbers. Assuming there will be a duck race tonight. Hopefully Nancy's feeling better. Speaking of feeling better, I haven't heard any more updates on Paula Bloom's granddaughter, but she was non-responsive a couple nights ago to some things. Ida got in to give us an update on that, and especially when we have kids involved, we want them to be safe and healthy, and when that's not the case, then we just want to kind of reach out and prayerfully hug those people that are involved directly with them, especially the people we know in the community, and hope that they're okay. 4-hour race is scheduled. Nice. Your kids will love this guy too, because he's an underwater robot, metal detects. Nice. Sounds like a good recommendation there. And we need something to get all boomed up about. Come on. Wayne, you're kind of missing that we can get a little excited here, especially when we find some silver. We will usually play this. It's been a while, though, since we've heard it, because we've had a little bit of a dry spell here.
Freeze, Gopher!
Hey. We taking shots at me that easily. Alright, come on. No explosions coming out of the roll now. There's a Warren 71. 82. Let's see if we've got a Philly on that. We do not. Really.
I'm doing the best I can.
91. I am doing the best I can. Thank you for that. We try hard here. Another dark one. It's a bicentennial though, so we're not too worried about that. We know there's stuff to look at on a lot of other coins. We're kind of looking at those kind of the primary ones that PCGS and NGC will recognize. So, you know, we got to call it somewhere, right? Lasagna's starting to smell good because it's almost done. Man, it's starting to make me hungry here. See, don't you have a Tim's run to make? Donut shop? What is in front of the screen? The image of your mat. Oh. Why is that there? Yeah. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure how that happened. Weirdness. That should fix it. I must have bumped that a few rolls ago. Need a scratch and sniff live stream. Advertising, you know, not intentionally, but just trying to hide, I guess, all this cadmium that I'm dealing with over here. For you, too. Yeah. Oh, boy. Well, the good thing is you didn't miss anything.
Until we decided this. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
Heck no.
Hell no!
Oh. Well, he really means it. Sounds like the game is back on up there, so. Shorts are an unrelenting rabbit hole. Boy, you think they knew that when they promoted them? As a viewer, I almost find them so irritating. That's why I don't always want to put them together. But it's kind of the way things are now. It's kind of a thicker rim. What do we got there? 1990. I was hoping that might be a proof since it was a little thicker like that. A couple other nice looking rims there. 97 and a bicentennial. Not to be. Mrs. Owl had her birthday last week, or this last week, so I owe her a birthday dinner. Maybe that's what we're doing tonight. If the other kids can be fed, maybe we get out. I'm not sure, Elizabeth. Just kind of depends on the hardware inside. Small group at 6:30. Oh, that's true. guess that's true. We do have a small group at church that we belong to, and sounds like we have a 6:30 appointment with them tonight. So I'll tell you what's going to be awesome, though, is tomorrow the kids wake up and go to school, and Dad does not have to wake up and go to work. He's on vacation. That's why I'm going to have time to work on the mail for you guys. So hopefully that plan sticks. Got to start getting ready for our Branson trip too. Am I driving kids to school? Well, it certainly sounds like it, doesn't it? Alright, got a ring of death on this one. It is a 2008 and it is a filly. Unfortunately, we needed a Denver. We got one on the way, but it will be NIFC number 3. So we're at least up to a silver dime now for you. As an add-on. 79 likes. Well, 21 more and we can do another giveaway. Gotta go get those folks, though. We're running out of rolls, and if nobody wants into that circulated or uncirculated box for $50, then we might just be calling it a night a little early tonight. May not be the worst thing. We'll definitely be on. I'd like to get together with some people during this break and maybe do like a penny battle or something like that. So we will see. If anybody else wants to work on some pennies, if we do a penny battle, we have a format that we use some point scoring, but we can get it all put together. That's cool. My last work day was last Friday. Uh-oh, where'd that go? There it is. I had one hit the ground. I had a casualty. Coin on the ground. Pancakes for breakfast? Haha. I'll be sleeping in until I have to take them. And if we can get outlet number 2 to get them, if they can get around on time, maybe outlet number 2 can take them to school. We may have to pick them up later in the day, but gives me a little time maybe to go do some car shopping too. CopperOwl still needs to find a car. Means we also need to be able to get the garage set up to where Mama can pull her car in. 4 rolls to go, JC. Man, this has been a tough box. Usually you get in here and you find that silver, and we don't even question it. We just know it's going to be there. But this one's been tough. Got a very shiny edge here. I bet you we've got a really new one here. Wow, that's a beautiful 2005 filly. My goodness. If you want to keep that one, I wouldn't doubt it. Man, that's as nice a... Let's just double check, make sure we don't have a silver there. That's a filly. 4th NIFC. Best one I have seen in a long time. Need to do some Christmas shopping too. Yes, that is for sure. We've got more things to do than time to do them in. So Wayne, it doesn't seem like, you know, maybe like coins would be the obvious community for a bunch of caring people, but I think you found a good community here of people that will definitely be there for you. Well, we can't maybe physically be there or help you through each day, you know, dealing with what I know you deal with. But, you know, so far as just needing to talk or hear from other people, it's not too bad. You'd love that 2005? That sounds good. Well, let's send you that 2005. Oh, Bold Lion, no problem, man. You know, we're just here to help each other. Second to last roll here. Off color one. Not gonna be it. That's how I'm feeling about this box. Oh my goodness. Not even a DDO or anything to show for it. Oh, that's cool, man. I just try, Bold Lion. You know, that's all I can do. I'm glad you found something in there. I'm hardly a preacher. I barely feel like I can talk intelligently about such things, but it's, you know, what do you say? You know, some people have that gift. I wouldn't call it mine, but you know, we can certainly talk it through. The way this headache's going, guy, I will. Yeah, you got a lot out of those, didn't you? Hey, Dante, the Dante Wolf. Good to see you. Don't forget, we will have another addition to that EOS here real soon. Let's see, 82 likes so far. It's not a bad day, guys. Not a bad day at the home office. I was kind of hoping that we would stay above 1250, because once we get above 1250, I'm going to start talking a little more about celebrating again at 1500. Hard to believe that we can even start talking about that.
That must be Italian.
Well, I think that says fragile, honey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I hear you, Bull Lion, I do. I humbly accept that I am still a work in progress. As are we all. Come on, silver, one time in here. Got another bright, shiny edge. What do we got? Ooh. We got a 2005 Denver. It does have a ring of death kiss on it. Unfortunately. I can send that one back, but that will give you 5 total NIFCs for this, for your 40 rolls. That is a gummed up one, but it is a 77D, so we will look at it. All right. Wow. Well, it's too bad you didn't get those first 10 rolls in there, JC. You'd be looking at double the 90s and quarter on a skunk. Oh my goodness, guys, that one hurt. That's a tough one to end the. Yeah, we won't send you that one. That one though is beautiful. I may even have to flip that one up for you. So, let's see, 5 total NIFCs. Unfortunately, that is all we're going to get out of this. Man. Tough one. With 40 rolls, though, you'll get a 90% half, 2 40s, and a 90% dime. Let me see what I've got left in terms of 90s. I've got 3 Ben Franklins, a Walker, and a Kennedy. I need to get more. Let me get your 2 Kennedys out. So what would you like, JC? I can get you one of anything. There's a 69 Denver and a 67 for your 40s. We'll get a dime out of here for you. Might be an older Merc dime. Let's see. Oh, 45. You'll take a Benji? Sounds good to me. 45 Philly on that dime. And we'll get you a Benji. Alright, that's going to be a 1960 Benji. And it's going to be a Philly mint. Been a long time since the bell lines were on it. No Bugs Bunny. So, we've got you that. We will get you 4 bag pulls. Let's get those for you. Kind of line things up here for you here. See what else we can get you bag pull wise. Get you an Indian. Get you another dime. We're going to get you a quarter. Another dime. Let's try one more time, see if we can get you anything better than a dime. 40 or 90 or a quarter. How about another quarter? I'll have to see if I got 2 quarters. Quarters is something I need. You get my last 2 quarters. That's fine, because like I said, I think we're probably near the end of the year. It's a good time to get new quarters. Jim, if you're going to be checking on that, I really appreciate that. Do I have something a little different on the quarter there for you or not? Nope. I don't think so. Well, let's see. We're also going to be getting one of these out for you. This little Blazer wheat cent there. Got you a Merc dime earlier. Let's get you a Rosie on this one. That one's going to be a 64. Not the cleanest one. 64 Denver. It's still silver, you know. Let's get you out a Indian head here. What do we got on that one? We're going to do better than that one. We'll break open the new ones. I'll take a little tape off of them. My coin shop out in Livermore, California made me a decent deal on these. tell you, I got one of the greatest surprises so far. And why does everybody want to know that? I am working on it. I am working on that video. I just ran into having a lot of work to get done before the end of the year, and I was out of town part of that time, but I could have been working on it. So I'm just now kind of getting around to it. Everybody like that Santa hat over here? John Ruck with the owls. We'll get you a better looking one here. Let's see about that one. That one looks much better. You can actually see some letters on it. That's better shape. 1897 with some letters in Liberty showing. I think that one will go a little better. So we're going to add that in. Let's get you set up here. Get you a Benji. 2 times 40. 9%. Quarters. Mark dime. Rosie dime. Union head cent. And a BU wheat cent. Alright. Understandable. I still have to finish decorating and wrap gifts and make cookies and such. Oh, I've got a long list of things to do. I need to do Christmas shopping. I need to find time to make some cookies for my bank tellers. I got a lot of things to do. I'm going to need some help from the Owlet number 4 and her cooking skills. Probably cost me a few bucks, but it might be worth it. Alright, thank you, JC Likes Pam. As always, sir, a pleasure having you aboard. I think you're definitely in top 5 this year so far as contributors and purchasers. So we'll get that on its way to you. How are we doing on likes? About 83 of them. Maybe we'll do one that's just a Christmas themed one. Why not? Let's put something in the EOS now. Not yet, Westside. It's with everybody else. Just in waiting. Looks like a 40% is going to be going into the EOS. Let's put that in. Be a 67. Coin around would love that one. Just so you know, right there is your bag. Right there is that shield cent or shield nickel. That's for you, West Side. Good stuff. I know people have been waiting a while, and I really do apologize. But you know, life is kind of what it is. Put a BU wheat cent in there too. Just gonna get 2 of those out for coining around folks tonight. Probably start working on mail tonight. Homemade eggnog this year. That sounds interesting. So, all right, guys. Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be crazy because we're trying to leave on Thursday for a little family outing too. So anyway, let's see what else can we do here. Gambit's on 75. Let's open up our name game to a few random people. Let's get some name game entrants on here. Let's give everybody 1 minute to get in on the name game. 1 minute, exclamation point GAW. Let's get in there. How many people can we get in 1 minute? Hey, Native Warrior, type in exclamation GAW. This is for your chance to be on an elimination wheel, just to win a little something extra. Everybody jump in there. Come on, 27 of you. 30 seconds left, guys. Half the time. 30 are in out of 34. Come on, everybody. Always silver and gold. Good to meet you. Good to see you. XG, good to see you. Wayne's in there. He's got his fingers crossed. Hope I'm not coming down with a sinus infection, because that can hammer me, slow me down. Oh my goodness. All right, we've got 33 out of 35 people in. Not bad, everybody. Not bad at all. Let's get in. We're going to pick 3 names. Always silver and gold is going to be on the name game wheel. Seaweed coins is going to be on there. And Vincent Capornia. Caparina. I'm going to get it right one of these times. You know what? We're going to put a 4th on. Jesse Kruckenberg, you are on too. So let me get those names on here. Let me get those on the name game wheel. We're going to deal with what? Always. Silver and gold. Unless we haven't met before, or a name change or something, we might have a new name there. I'm going to put an asterisk there. Seaweed coins. We know you. You've been around since almost the start. Vincent Caparina and Jesse Kruckenberg. Make sure I get that typed in right. Hold on here. ERG. There we go. All right, I'm just putting asterisks next to your name because you're the wild card players here. So, all right. Well, let's just do this. Okay, I'm gonna make one more appeal. Ben Stack is your wife? Okay, very cool, Ben. Welcome in, Mrs. Ben Stacking. Always silver and gold. So let me make one more appeal to everybody here. If anybody wants to hunt that uncirculated box for $50, it's a third of what we would normally do. If anybody wants to hunt a box for $50, you would get $25 in silver in return, automatically. Plus anything that we find in here, which is not a guarantee. We could do that. We would edge search this box, so it would go fairly quickly. If nobody wants that, we will probably go ahead and do our EOS and kind of wind it down. There'd be no skunk protection on this one. There'd be no frills, just the two 290s and a quarter. And being that we're out of standard quarter, I'd probably have to dip in and go get like a SLQ or something. Or I could owe you a 40 and a dime. From the reserve, not from the mint, from the reserve. Yeah, it seems like all my boxes are holy now. it's supposed to be from Loomis. And it's actually October 16th, 2023 on there. So, I mean, what do you say? So, we'll give it another minute if anybody's interested. If not, we will move on. We'll call it a day. Just let me know. You know what? You're so right, BH. I completely even forgot about that. So let me see what I can do about that. Let's give out 5 memberships for some Christmas presents today. Why not? Who's going to become a member? David Air Force Vet, you're a member. Jesse Kruckenberg, you're a new member. Seaweed Coins became a member. Coin Junkie AG and Brian Jensen just became members. Congratulations to all 5 of you. You know what? I get to do 10 each month. Let's do 5 more. Deadheads Coins became a member. Dimebag Coins is a member. Mike Schley's got a membership. Jay Smokes. Don't know if I knew you were there, Jay, but you are now a member. Welcome in. And BH Ringer was gifted a membership too, so there you go. Thank you for reminding me, BH. That's kind of a new thing that YouTube's doing. It allows the host to do it. So thank you so much, everybody. Welcome new members. You know what? That actually brings something to mind. I'm hoping that at some point to do like a members only stream. Kind of like we set it up. I just, probably lose track of time and haven't done too many of those. So I want to be able to do that. And also, guys, remember, part of a membership, if you're looking to get a exclusive channel members only sticker, you need to be Barn Owl level for 6 months, or any of our next higher tiers for 2 months, and you will be getting your own exclusive channel member sticker. Yeah, it says Redeem Gopher on his backside like that. Yeah. So, all right. All those are still cycling through, it looks like. Vincent, that would be, I believe that's exactly what happens. So, Gambit, are you wanting the box? I was just about to go ahead and chalk it up to a lost cause here, but Gambit, if you're wanting the box for $50, we can do that. Make sure I know what your intention is there, Gambit, if you would, please. All right, Gambit. Man, hey, thank you so much. That's a little extra there that's going to help us be able to go get things like quarters that we need to get quarters on now. So thank you so much, Gambit. That is a huge help. As you see down below, the PayPal and Cash App instructions are there. Either one of those works. If you want to throw the 3% for using goods and services on, that would be most helpful too. That'd be like $51.50. Awesome album back in the day. You would love a 23 PND. I might have something like that, but either way. Van Halen, that's right. OU812 was also very good. 5150 was good. OU812 was also very good. So, thank you. Yeah, you know where my head was at on that. Sold out, baby. That's right. All right, let's tear into this. Let's hope we can find something. Something other than a whole bunch of just brand new ones, you know? Let's find that random roll in there that just... they slipped in a whole roll of silver or something like that. You would get the best deal ever. Maybe not ever. Walker Magnet got the best deal I've ever seen. He found 72 silvers and 40 of them were 90s. So he definitely got his money back that day. So looking at these, they do look like they're pretty consistently 2023. They are from Denver. Closest to us is Denver. So let me change return bins here so I can kind of balance the weight whenever I take them back. And again, if anybody has any suggestions for the stream, you can always email me. I take suggestions pretty well on related to stream matters. If you've got critiques or criticisms of what we do, I will take those into account as well. And let's go for the Gambit here. Let's get him on there. Thank you so much, Gambit. Oop, gotta get that up there. Come on, cursor. We will put the Gambit back on there on the name wheel. Oh, nope, you're already on the name wheel, so that's okay. Like I said, we will edge search these. Being that anything older than brand new should stand out pretty well. And it's always a chance that we might miss something. We will rake them. Yeah, get your sunglasses out, guys. This one's going to be a little bright. These won't take too long. We'll try and get you out of here on time for some coining around a little later, hey? Does that sound like a deal for everybody? Gives us a little more time to get those last 15 likes. Get that 100 like to end the year. Wouldn't that be cool? Unfortunately, this has been like box 3 or 4 in a row from this bank that's done this, and from what I was listening to on Paw's stream yesterday, it sounds like the mint, yes they are. They are Denver's. If anybody would like to get one of those, I mean, let me know. We can work it out. Now the dogs are chiming in. If anybody wants a full roll of these, we can work that out too. I may just have to slip a little something extra to the Gambit to offset the cost of one. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if we did that. Oh, coin seaweed. Oh, that sounds so good. Come on, let's get some focus here. There we go. Blank or clip planchet, yeah. I guess it's possible to find those in there. I'll be looking at those while I rake them. Oh, lasagna sounds so good. It's not one of those cheap Stouffer's ones, are there? Eat garlic bread to go. Oh, that sounds good too. Oh my goodness. You guys are making me really hungry. Had a little bit, I didn't have any breakfast. I did have a little bit for lunch just before this. Now I'm sitting here, my stomach's ready to get after it. I think we're supposed to be making like sour cream chicken enchiladas tonight. Don't knock Stouffer's. Hey, you know, when I can pull it out of a box and put it in the oven and get the troops fed, it's not the worst thing in the world. I like the homemade variety so much better. Last time I made homemade, oh my gosh, I gotta say, I followed a recipe. I must have followed it pretty good. Thank you so much, everybody, for donating tonight. I know it's not. I'm looking forward to getting 2 circulated boxes again sometime soon. Like Pa said, there was a big push from the Mint to make a whole bunch of these 2023s. I mean, obviously, they're not NIFCs anymore, but you know, I mean, if they're going to push it up to like 40 or 50 million of these made, it kind of feels like maybe we're in the mist. Because this box was marked October. That would have been when they were doing that. So maybe we're kind of finally getting to it. Maybe it's going to take a little while to get all the way through us. But, man, I hope we get back to getting 2 boxes of that. Because, I mean, you guys are being awfully generous, you know, helping out on this one. And in the last couple weeks, being able to. But, you know, I'm pretty sure it's that guarantee of silver that's the only thing that's, you know, that and being wanting to help out the channel a little bit. By the way, yeah, you guys can always super chat too. I mean, there's lots of ways to help the channel. You can donate straight to PayPal. You can donate straight to. They could have die rotations. You're right. You are right. They could. We're checking them fairly quickly. For the purpose of the stream, I could go back and look for those on a good sampling of these. Maybe we'll do something like that, given enough time. But for now, like I said, we're doing an edge search to facilitate the time that we have, so we're not here all night. I want to make sure that we try and get that EOS in there while people are still here. If it gets a little too close to point around time, we will do the EOS and finish the box then. Okay, I don't mind chitter chatter and all that kind of stuff when we're starting banging the chair into the floor. We got one chair up there that's not too stable. You know, I don't want to have to pick up a splintered chair and a kid and have to replace that. Sorry, that's when I turn into the Grinch. So, I should have found some Grinch sound bites to put on here, because I've got the old standbys like this.
Okay then. We hold the world ransom for $100 billion.
Sounds like kind of the U.S. foreign policy there. Maybe Dr. Evil's running the country. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. Well, so far...
He not only rambled, but he rumbled and stumbled.
So far, yeah, a drop in the bucket. So far, they've all been the 23s. Wish I could get my car to be a 23 or something, mileage-wise. Still on the search for a car, though. Trying to find something under I'd like to get something under 100,000 miles if I can. Price-wise, though, the used car market is bad. See, I like that, John Ruck. That would be awesome. Problem is, nobody's selling that one. And all the who's down in Whoville will cry boo-hoo. Boo-hoo or hooty-hoo? I don't know. They're all going to sound like owls, huh? Alright. Almost halfway done with this box already. Tell you what, Gambit, if we find anything unusual about these, we'll do a little bit of re-hunting on them. If we find anything unusual, we'll send it to you. Looks like we picked up another subscriber here, 1241. Thank you, guys. If you're recently subscribed, please make sure you comment on a video. Watch a short. It only takes about a minute. Go watch my dog jumping around. But... that's a cute one. Go out and do that, though. When you subscribe to anybody, please do those things, because that algorithm that YouTube uses, if you're only hitting subscribe and not doing, like, turning on notifications or not leaving a comment or a like, things like that, it will take that subscriber away from content creator like myself, and you know that makes our numbers go up and down all the time, and nothing more frustrating than watching you get a bunch of new subscribers and then half of them go away because they didn't do something like that. So be generous to those channel content creators. Help them out by doing those little things that help your subscription stick. Be generous to everybody out there. Anybody wanting to know about my multi-channel giveaway video, we'll be working on it. I've got ideas for it. I just need to see, I put it on the conservative ad setting too. Yeah. Yeah, I turned on the monetization on this one from the start. Usually I go back and turn it on after the fact, but I mean the numbers are pretty clear that very few people go back and watch these streams, you know, more than just a little. And so I think YouTube though is doing more ads than they have in the past. So I'm sorry if that rubs people the wrong way, but you know, I haven't really been monetizing any of the streams, so you know, I don't know, it's kind of that kind of thing there, you know. If they don't have the chance to run it, then we'll never, you know, I'm not running anything else right now in terms of a lottery style anything, because we don't want to run a lottery. That would be against YouTube policies and possibly local state laws and stuff, and maybe even worse. Just takes some getting used to. I know. Oh, Seaweed, you're killing me, man. You know you're killing me, don't you? I hope they're little bitty slabs then. So right now I'm picturing a big old slab like I would get in a restaurant. Had some good lasagna in some restaurants too. Not just Italian ones, but man, I'm just sitting here thinking about noodles with a big mozzarella cheese on. Oh my gosh. Oh. Honey, we may be going out for lasagna after a small group. We could do that. And a donut for dessert. Oh. If you said apple fritter, I'd be coming through my screen to join you at your place. Oh my gosh, why are you doing this to me? Okay, if I insist. I do owe you a birthday dinner. We can get the kids set up with some fairly simple dinner tonight. That would give... There you go, Christian man. Hey, good to see you, by the way. NC Prospectors, if you need to get with me on like a StreamYard broadcast to work on Streamlabs, I'd be happy to help you. We're down to 15 rolls now. What just happened here? Oh, my phone has an ad coming. Now my phone's got an ad letting me know that, hey, by the way, you haven't looked at this. If you want to highlight your channel, go ahead and just type in !ME. Yeah, I've got some downtime here coming up in the next couple weeks, NC, so I mean, my pleasure to try and help out with you. Can't promise I'll get you everything, but we can sure work on it. What I don't quite have my head wrapped around, and maybe guys like Dimebag out there or Coin Around can help figure it out, because I know they do a little bit of it, but it's how I use StreamYard and OBS, because I'm now using OBS Studio. I was using Streamlabs there for quite a while. You know, what I haven't figured out is how to use them together. StreamYard and OBS Studio. I am willing to learn. I mean, I feel like I could spend like half my half of my vacation time just learning that kind of stuff. Got a little, finally had a coin explosion. About one roll per stream. I gotta have that happen. But I think I could spend half my time learning about how to do things. Hey, there you go. Well, there's an open invitation up in Halifax. I may have to take you up on that one. I'd love to take you guys up on some of those Canadian wheats or Canadian pennies that I have missing. I don't know how rare they are, but we can always do that. Just sub to new channels. That's right. Well, hopefully you went out and hit the gave them a comment, hit a like, watched a short video on their channel too, Vincent, because that's how you stay a subscriber once you become a new subscriber. You can turn on notifications too. That will help. A lot of these things help that algorithm. It's a complex algorithm. I don't know the ins and outs of all of it, and I won't understand how or why they do what they do. But I'm learning, and I do know that by not doing certain things, it doesn't help it. At least when it comes to sub count. Which is not the only thing. I'll tell you what, and I'm just being frank here. You look up at these numbers here. 1,241 subs, and I feel like that's great. That's nowhere near the number of subs. It's 100 times fewer than guys like Rob Finds Treasure and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, I'm not worried about being Rob Finds Treasure. I'm just worried about being CopperOwlCoins, right? I mean, definitely inspired a lot of things we do, but just using him as an example. You see that number? 42. That's the number I really care about. That's you guys that are here right now. Because there's 1,199 others that are not here. That may never be here. And while sub count is cool, it's not the only thing out there. That's why you will never see me go buy subs from anybody. We'll get the subs the way it's meant to be. By you guys sharing it out, by working with the algorithm. I'd rather have a higher percentage of subscribers come in all the time rather than have a low percentage of subscribers come in all the time. And some of that's just growth. It's not a problem. I don't necessarily see it as a bad thing. But if this number here, the 40, 41, 42, if those guys go down to 30, 20, 10, if I've got 5 people watching the stream, I'll probably shut it down. You know? Because at that point, I mean, as much as I still value the 5 people, it tells me that I'm doing something wrong. And the one thing I'm not going to do is start doing a gambling channel just so I can get more people. That's not who I am. So you never have to worry about that here. I'm sorry if that offends some people, but you know, I believe having a little integrity in this environment goes a little way, maybe it goes a long way, I don't know. But, you know, I just this is the kind of stuff that's exciting. I don't have that gambling bug that I have to satisfy. So if you guys like that, that's fine. Okay, got about 3 more rolls left, and I just remembered that 2005 needs to go to you, JC. So I will remember that. Need to put that on your envelope. I like more hunting silver, the numismatic part of it, appreciating new information, you know, just sharing and having some communication and fellowship with you guys. That's what this is about for me. Because believe me, getting on here and presenting myself and stuff like that, I mean, other than just the fact that, you know, I'm not gonna sabotage it in any way, you know, by being something fake, you know, that's just not who I want to be. Ask Mrs. L. This is pretty much who I am. When you see the owlets coming in, that's pretty much our life. So, anyway. Yeah, go out there, sub everybody else that's out there. Come on. Spread that around. So. There we go. All right. Well, Gambit, I'll get you an envelope here. Let's see. You won the 75 likes, too, so you're going to get 2 envelopes today. We're going to get you your 290s. I can get you, like I mentioned earlier, I'm down to 2 Benjis, 1 Walker, and 1 Kennedy right now. Which combination of 2 would you like, Gambit? And I will fish out. I'm going to find you a quarter somewhere. I'm still feeling it, kind of feeling it here in the jaws, kind of feeling it here. I have 1 Walker that I can help you out with. Would you like a Benji or a Kennedy to go with it? And I'll just show you. It is a 1942 Walker. It's not in too bad a shape. It's a Philly mint. So we'll get you that. I'm gonna need to go shopping. And let's see, I got a 60 and a 53. Let's give you the older one. Why not? Let's do a 53. Sure, Elizabeth, no problem. That's a 53 Denver. So nice little call there. Sorcerer Stan, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Let me see what I can figure out here. Quarter-wise. So like I said, the last quarter was there. You're probably going to benefit from me being a little low on quarters. Native Warrior, what did you do that was incredible? What do I have for you? Let me see if I can pull something down. Going into the personal stack here. This might be giving me some ideas for my multi-channel giveaway. Heard a barber half might have been given away earlier. Let's see what we've got here. Let me pull one out of here. Let's see. Got a good one here. Not too bad. I think we might have found that one coin roll hunting on the personal stack. So, getting some ideas though for a giveaway. Put that away. Do have a cool little show and tell thing that we can do. I'm gonna have to stand up because this is not in there like I thought it was. And that's why. Too much other stuff under there. All right. Might have to have a couple little brag pieces here, you know. Sometimes you get cool stuff and you just got to brag on it. So, Gambit, there's the quarter that we're going to get you. It's silver. It's 1964. It's a Denver. So you are all taken care of there, sir. And we get you your... I've already got you a Blazer penny. So you are all taken care of there, sir. Thank you so much for stepping in, taking a chance on that box. One of those days, the box is going to pay off. I got a feeling on that. Maybe.
Freeze, go first!
You guys like that, huh? All right, we're going to do the EOS. We are going to do that EOS. Let's get out to the EOS. Let's refresh the EOS because we know we're going to need to do that. Let's go out and grab our shareable link. Let's go and get to that screen. Let's start wrapping things up, guys. I'm going to copy it out there. I'm going to give everybody about, let's give you 2 minutes to get out there. And it's gonna count down twice. I don't know why it does what it does. You got 2 minutes to go out to the EOS. It's pinned up in blue at the top of the chat. If you haven't had a chance to get in there, it is a must be present. So we will pick a name. We will count down, give you a minute to respond. That's how we do it. You will have the chance to win this cool bundle with an American History Bronze 1784 medallion, Indian head cent, a 40% half, and a BU wheat penny. Always fun. That sounds good. All right, everybody get in there. If you got more likes, 8 likes away from another giveaway. If we can do it, we'll do it. Now, to spend a minute bragging on something, I gotta say, if you haven't seen that, this is some beautiful stuff. This is beautiful stuff. Paul Spare Time had an auction here recently. Won this one. Gambit, you know what I'm talking about. You know where I'm talking about. I think you and I were head to head on these. You got one and I got one. Holy moly, guys. That is some beautiful stuff. I don't know which is better. I think I actually like the reverses on these better. Yep, that's about where we were. Is that in the EOS? You keep dreaming, Super Collector. It'll be in the high stakes EOS. Lots of returns. Well, I'm not sure why. Right? There's only one spot on her cheek that you can kind of see going from her nose. Looks like a little bit of chatter on it. I'm not so sure. I think that would cost us a 70 on those. But check out the reverses on those. My goodness. All that detail. No, these aren't the multi-channel giveaway. Reverse proofs on those. Yeah. Very pretty stuff. So, I guess they're going to make those several years in a row now. So that kind of, I was hoping maybe they weren't, but I don't know that I'm going to send those in and get them graded. You know, I think they're kind of nice how they are. They sold out very fast. Yes, they did. Let's get back over. You guys have had 2 minutes to get in. Yes, Hunter Boucher. I might be working on that. First things first, Mrs. Owl is owed a birthday dinner. Things like that come first. 2 plus 9. It looks like 2 divided by 9 to me, but that makes it a really squirrely number. Usually that's like 16, but we'll do 11 just to see how that goes. 77 comments. You guys jumped in. I hope you liked that comment video. I hope you liked the little fire scene earlier. She's doing great. All right, let's get set up for another minute of countdown there for our luck. First name drawn, you need to respond with a here in the chat. You must be present to win. That's cool, Seaweed. Nice stuff. All right, here we go. Daniel D'Ambrosio, you have 1 minute to respond with a here in the chat. If you do, you will win that EOS. You have 45 seconds left to do it. All right, there's Daniel. He's making it easy. He's here. Daniel D'Ambrosio. You're going to be getting that good packet there. Daniel D'Ambrosio. Let's see if I spelled it right. I did. Good deal. All right, Daniel. Congratulations on that. Again, 1784 History of America bronze medallion, You got an Indian head cent, a 40% half, and a BU wheat cent. Very cool stuff. 94 likes. You know what? I don't think I put mine in there, so that would make 95. And officially, that makes it to where you can round up. I would love to see the number actually be 100. But, you know, it's the spirit of giving. We gotta do 100 likes, right? We gotta do, we'll call it 100-ish likes. How about that? Wow, K-State laid an egg today in basketball. That's terrible. I mean, that's just terrible. 12 points in the second half? Seriously? 12 points? Oh my gosh. Ugh. That's rough. I tell you, the only way to make me happy again is to do 100 likes. So let's do 100 likes. Bart Cubbins, you were number 91. Thank you, Bart. Really appreciate that, Bart. Let's do 100 likes. Giveaway. Let's get it up to 100. Why not? I can tell you already, you're going to get a BU wheat cent. You're going to get your name on the wheel. Speaking of that, we want to put Daniel on there. Got about 1 minute and 50 seconds to get on there, guy. Yeah, you know, I try to do that, Jim. That's a good point. Hey, everybody upstairs, go like CopperOwlCoins for me, would you? I know they can hear me up there. I can hear them. While we're waiting on that, I'll show you one other cool thing I picked up this last week. This one's really exciting. This is from my currency pickups. Check that out. How about that? This is just a little cardboard piece here. $10, Confederate States of America. There's a slight tear right here. Otherwise, the whole thing, as you can see, there's not much gap there or there. They cut it really close and probably got into the, so it's not a real perfect cut, but you can see this is the real deal here. You can almost see here, look up here, it's into the other bill that was above it. So, ratification of a treaty of Liege. Confederate States of America. February 17th, 1874. Not sure who all the signatures were. Back of it is just about what you'd think. It's actually in pretty good shape. It's got a little stain here. Not it was folded. It's a little bit wrinkled right through here, but you know, I didn't pay a ton for it, and I think it's just cool to have old money like that. yeah, it's not great shape, but it is what it is, right? So you got to kind of like that. Sometimes that's just the thing, is it is what it is. So anyway, that's pretty cool, NC. And I would, man, that'd be cool to see those. Maybe you and I need to get together, talk Streamlabs, and you can show me some of those, and I can be even more jealous. So, like I said, I didn't pay a fortune for it. It's just a nice little, it's the first time I've had Confederate money in my hand like that. So, anyway, let's run this 100-ish likes. Let's pick a winner for it right now. The Dante Wolf. The Dante Wolf, you have won. I am definitely going to need, I believe I need an address from you. The Dante Wolf. So you're going to be getting a BU sent. Going through these today. That's okay. I got him because I got him. All right. I would hope he's here. It was a in-chat thing. So you got your BU sent. Let's just stay consistent with what everybody else got today. Let's do another History of America medallion. Another old one, 1805. All right, 1805. Let's see how far we can get on here. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and switch you over. We'll take care of that. And save. I'm also going to put your name on the wheel. Dante Wolf. Save. All right, let's see what we've got here. Lewis and Clark reach the Pacific. 1805. Man, they did that a long time ago, didn't they? Really cool detail on that. Like I said, a nice open field that really offsets all the detail. Very cool stuff. I pulled one of these out of the plastic, and they're very proof-like. Even though they're not silver or gold, they're very proof-like. March 4th, Jefferson begins a second term as president. June 4th, the treaty with Tripoli is signed, ending a war. August 9th, Zebulon Pike begins expedition to headwaters of the Mississippi. And November 7th, Lewis and Clark reach that Pacific Ocean. Man, most people don't realize how wild the West was in those days. They survived in ways that you and I probably wouldn't do very well today, with far less technology on their side too. So congratulations on that, the Dante Wolf. If you would please use the PayPal address, email address that you see below Dante. Email me so that you can get so I can get your mailing address, or at least confirm your mailing address. So that's pretty important to be able to get that to you. Let's go over to our name wheel. Name game time. We're going to wrap things up with the name game. Lisa, yes, we are at the end of this stream. We're going to replicate names several times. All right. Now, as we always do, this is an elimination game. So we are going to run it. Even though you have multiple names, your name is on here multiple times. If we hit your name once, all instances come off. We do that until we're down to the 2 people. The last name off the wheel is your winner. Let's go. And the Gambit, who got that uncirculated box and also got 75 likes. You are first off. Thank you for being here today, sir. Merry Christmas to you. I don't always get to wear a hat, but I do on Christmas. David Air Force Vet, thank you for starting things off with your 10 rolls today. And, oh, always silver and gold. I'm sorry. One of our wild card players today. You gave it a good shot. We got to move on. Oh, don't be so sure about that, Wayne. If your name is Jim Cantor, you're usually going to win. Absolutely, Tomic. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I want to make something happen. Nope, and you gotta be you gotta buy rolls or be lucky enough to win your way on as one of the contest winners. Basically, oh, Vincent Capornia, I guess you're off there. I'm sorry, I didn't really give you much pomp and circumstance there, so I'm sorry. Thank you for playing, Vince. Oh, our wild card players are dropping like flies. Now we got Jesse Kruckenberg off, so. But, Wayne, I'm glad you like it. Hey, hang in there, man. I know it's tough. It's tough this time of year. It's tough every day in your circumstance. You know as well as I do. Chin up. Face each day. Keep praying for good outcomes. And, know that you're not alone. We're out here. We do the same thing. So please don't feel like it's your fault. In the words that I like to believe is true, we were chosen. It could have happened to anybody, but we were chosen. And you can still be that positive light for them. Daniel D'Ambrosio, you got that EOS win. Nice win there, but your day is done. Looks like Seaweed is the last of the wild cards that's alive. Hope I didn't just jinx you there. JC likes Pam. Rare day when you were looking for silver and didn't find it. Oh. Kind of bounces out the hot streak you were on, but thank you so much. You bet, Wayne. I hope we'll see you back. Lucky James Eller, your luck just ran out. With a name like that, I'm going there. So Seaweed is staying alive as the wild card. Oh, the Dante Wolf. You got that 100 likes. Thank you for being here. I'll look forward to getting your email and making sure that we can get that to you. We're going to add that to all that mail that I need to take care of. Let's go, guys. It looks like it's down to these two. Christian Hansen, the Wise Owl contestant today. Unfortunately, we came up way, way short of your guess, which it happens when we get skunked like that. I'm sorry, Christian, but with the new year, we might be looking at making some changes to where we get you a little something for being a contestant anyway. But for today, you're unfortunately off the wheel, which leaves us with seaweed coins coming out of nowhere to get the name game win. Name game giveaway is going to be seaweed coins. And I'll tell you, seaweed, just to make it easy, we're going to do a bag pull for you. Where'd I put the bag? You and your lasagna are winners today, seaweed. Let's see what we're going to get you. How about 40% silver, seaweed? 40% silver is what we came up with. We will get that to you. I'll see if I've got anything else that I owe you. 1967 there. Not sure if you have any of those out there in Halifax. But my goal is to get everybody domestic and yes, the Gmail's the one to send to. That's right. Yeah, we will get this to you. And I'm going to send you a Blazer penny as well. That should buy some donuts. We'll get you one of those Blazer pennies as well. So, those Blazer pennies are kind of my Christmas gift to everybody. Hey, it's Copper Owl. You got to do copper, right? So 40% half BU wheat cent. Right there. Mood, put that on a duck for me in my name. All right, we can do that. We'll do an extra duck tonight then. Do you have a favorite number that we can try? Good night, Vincent. Thanks for being on the name game wheel. Always fun. I will do that. Let me put that on duck. We'll see you guys around. I've got a final goodbye. Here we go. They must have slayed a dragon up there. They're going nuts right now. Number 14, we'll see what we can do, seaweed. If Coin Around's still here, number 14. So, guys, it has been one heck of a year. We hit 1,000 subs. We went to the Tulsa Coin Show. I was able to fill a lot of spots that I had in some books, mainly a typeset book. I'm looking forward to getting another item to fill that. I'll be down to 4 spots open on that. But, you know, that's the personal stuff that's cool. What's really cool is that we got to spend a lot of hours together this year. Let me do a real quick look here. Let me get into the studio and see what we have year to date. In 2023. So we had 48,100 views. Not bad. Not bad. Not as many as others, but that was up 59% from last year. So that is awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Watch time hours, we were up 12%. Right now we're sitting at 6,500 hours. More than enough to stay monetized. That'll go up probably to about 6,700 after today. Thank you again for that. We'll see if we can't add to it. Maybe make a run at 7,000 by the end of the month. Never know. I might pop up with something. We've added 351 subscribers. That's a little bit down from the previous year, but we were making a serious run at 1,000, and things kind of tapered off a little bit. That's okay. Like I was saying earlier, I value the people most that are there in the stream. So, you know, I don't mind having the subscribers too, but I really love having you live with us too. Extra revenue, we did pretty good there. Yep, everybody's probably got a run. Anyway, that's just some of the numbers from this year that made it such a fun year. We have found 186 silvers, I believe. Down a little bit from last year, but we did 10 fewer boxes too, so you know what? Consider that one to be me. I haven't clicked like on my own stream, and there's 100. Perfect. Thank you, guys. You made it happen. So we weren't doing 100-ish. We were doing 100. Thank you. Everybody, please have a Merry Christmas. Ooh, look, you got eyes right here. And the Chiefs and the shirt. Just noticed that looking over my shoulder like this. And there's a bunch of mail sitting right over there too, if you notice those envelopes. So we're going to get after that. We're going to get mail sent out. Thank you so much. Man, what a year. And we're not done. We'll probably pop in at least one more time and do something fun with you. So hang on to that, and we will see you again really soon. We'll see you on Coining Around, and you know, there's like 100 things I want to say right now, but we wouldn't be here without you. So thank you. Thank you. If I needed to have 100 or 200 people watching a stream to feel like it was worthwhile, we wouldn't be doing it. I value every bit of you guys coming around and the new people that we've met and new people that have come and decided to spend their Sunday afternoons, watch this crazy Chiefs guy get a little bit crazy about his Chiefs. You know, you get to see who I am, and so far a lot of you are okay with that. Whether you like it or not, I don't know. I gotta feel like maybe some of you do, but you know, you at least tolerate me. Let's put it that way. So Merry Christmas to all of you. Please have a good New Year if we don't see you before then. And you know, I mean, it seems a little cliche to say, but you know, Christmas isn't about all the gifts and the giving and all that kind of stuff. Just remember the ultimate gift that was given to us. A lot of times we think about that around Easter, but he came into the world at this time, and we can get into all the theories about what it really is and the timing and what actually happened. This is what we celebrate. I don't really care what the exact date was, but this is what we celebrate. Just put Jesus first, people. And we will talk with you again soon. But the last word goes to the moose.
Sorry, folks, we're closed for 2 weeks to clean and repair America's favorite family fun park. Sorry.
Take care, everybody. Merry Christmas. Enjoy some family time.